Chanel, but I'm still shaking ass in the deli. With my bitch got a daddy. He like him already. He want the walk, but I just want the fatty. And I'm back in his partner, I'm petty. I need that beat while he eating my honey. You know niggas love bitches with money. I get a lot.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We got some things to get into and talk about, so let's get into them. As you know, this beef is still going on and strong. And I think it died down after Cardi said she's going to give it a break for social media because fan bases are going ham. There's things that's said on Twitter. She does respond to them. That's normal. And I think she said she's going to go ahead, take a break, and, you know, basically just stop responding, post her work, post her fans doing songs, you know, doing dances, to her songs, and that's it. So Nick tweet, right? Subliminal, because we all know who she talking to, who talking to her, we know. She said, so when I told you don't take the bait, that's what I meant. So she put that at 5:34, right? So this bait was what she referred to. She kept saying, I love a good plan that comes together. She really was trying to basically sit there, allegedly, everybody know, stir up a little things, have Cardi take the bait because she will, and leave it there. And she also was talking to the bars because they feel like people, like she said before, people dress up like her, show the fake love, support. They love Nicki Train, work with her in the bars. Some of them do take that bait as well. So tweeted and said, I don't speak dog hoe. That's exactly what Cardi said. So Cardi was like, listen, whatever you talking about, I ain't speaking it, but I got something for you. It's okay. Right now, y'all gonna expect for Cardi to be leaving. And I think she's gonna leave her in a different way this time than she did last year. So then Nicki went on her story and said, had to shrug shoulders. Now she was referring to Cardi B because Cardi B said, put her face on $1. And I guess she's saying, well, ho, I put the dollar. Okay? That's what she said. So then Cardi said, I got a real life Helga better key. Okay? Referring to Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Now you guys know Hey Arnold was a great show. So Nicki said and that's exactly what she said. So everybody was saying that, you know, putting two together, that there were times that they were going back at each other, sending subliminals to each other, which they've been doing for years, right? Now, this all took a counter because we knew something was going on, and then Nicki tried to deflect the situation. We're going to get into that soon. So then after all that happened, everyone gets supposed to go viral the next day after that situation. And we see that Kenneth Petty, probation officer, has decided to give him 121 days. 121 days. We are almost at the end of the year. We have 3 going on 2 months left. And you won't get to enjoy nothing. So 120 days, Kenneth Petty has to be on house arrest because of the video of his friend and him recording and posting it out there. This got back to Kenneth Petty, probation officer, and now he's on house arrest. So that means everybody will be home for the holidays. Everybody will be at Nicki's house. After she said, oh, he can go here and do that, trying to take shots. But now we know everybody will be home at Nicki's house. Nicki can go, but I guess Kenneth will be at home watching Papa Bear. I mean, he the daddy, as he should. Hell, you know, no shame. Mama making money. Like, you know, Nicki making her coin. And that's what everyone was talking about. So you guys know DJ Vlad from Vlad TV that everyone has a love-hate relationship with. He said Nicki's husband is on house arrest for threatening Offset. Right after that, she previews a song on IG saying she got killers who will pull up and do what she say. This was the same Nicki who threatened to send her husband to Academic's house for his comments about her. This is the same Nicki who told Meek Mill to leave half his crew beat up Quentin Miller, which then happened. Have you ever heard a woman scream, my man will F you up, over something she started herself? That's Nicki. If you want to see how these stories end, check out my interview with Travis Rudolph. After an argument with his girlfriend, she said, that's true, her brother and the other guys, okay? to mess up his house. One of them ended up deceased, another one got hurt. Travis was charged with M, which he luckily beat in trial due to self-defense. To all men out there, I don't care how fat her butt is or how good her loving is. Avoid women like Nikki who uses men as crash dummies like the plague. I said what I said, so that's what he posted. So Nikki been saying all this story. Can't call the cops every time you flop, just saying. So I guess she's trying to say that Cardi called the cops. But everybody, so Barb's like, oh, Cardi called the cops. Cardi's scared. Offset scared. They music flop. That's not who called. So she posted that, right? And then she went on to post a long message. And she said, a child who's done nothing to anyone. Basically said a child ain't done nothing to anyone that bring joy to the world. She had police show up with, weapons to the house. Sorts of that matter. She also was basically saying that she had CPS called on her numerous times and all of that, right? And she said she basically did her thing at the VMAs and she pooped on the people that didn't like her, basically referring to the people who she got beef with, that they sat here and did this. So that was what she got, right? But then a lot of people started putting two to two together. So the bars was like, why would Cardi do that? Cardi this and that. But if people weren't paying attention, it wasn't Cardi. It's not Megan. It wasn't nothing she had an issue with. So then she sat here and she posted, and then she put, she did post the cop thing or whatever. So a lot of people thought, okay, well, maybe Cardi called because their music not doing so good. Bongos flopped. But at the same time, last time I see you flopped also. It didn't do as great as she wanted it to do. Like Bongos and last time I saw you topped each other because we saw how it was tussling for number one, but neither of them made it because Doja Cat came in and was just like, you know what, let me just knock y'all all down since everybody want to fight. Like, that's basically what happened. They were using her stuff more on reels, which I don't know why. I kind of, people just throwing subliminals at people. That's another video for another day. But we saw that happen, so she really can't say that Cardi started that because when she started to dig deeper, it was not Cardi. So a lot of people looked just at that post and was like, it's Cardi. And a lot of people was like, it's not Cardi, it's not Megan. So then we saw this, okay? She posted this. That's not Cardi B. That's not Megan Thee Stallion. We don't know who this is, but we're going to get into that in a minute. So she said, 2 times my home was surrounded by large G's. This person wanted a family with a 2-year-old to be S-Stat. Hurt. Yet nothing on my blog. On any blog, sorry. This is the same person who made false claims to CPS. So if you guys don't remember we was getting the notification from the blogs that CPS was called at Nicki Minaj's house. Everything was fine, and they kept calling, and Nicki Minaj was getting frustrated. Nicki Minaj said, you know what, don't worry about it. Just give me some time. We're going to figure out who this person is. We're going to dig deep. So at first she thought it was, somebody she got beef with. We're going to call it out, allegedly. She thought it was Cardi and Megan or somebody on their fan base. But it was surprising it wasn't, right? When you have stitches in high places of the music industry who don't want you to win but realize they can't stop you because God's anointing in my life is very real. Funny how this person haven't been found. Mention arrest, nada. Queen Radio Live from New York tomorrow at 4 p.m. and still protect black women or no sympathy needed. Big difference in snipping alone, doing numbers on TikTok. Duh, because that's what you should have put out in the first place. Body the VMAs. Pink Friday 2 is so good. Oh my God, can't wait for you guys to hear it. Make a video using Big Difference, the last time I saw you, and tag me, Barbs. Love you. It's great when your label's excited about your album. Here's the thing. She's still taking shots at this a Cardi fan. There's nobody attached to Cardi. There's nobody that probably uses Cardi name as bait. Let's be real. There's a lot of people out here just like using her name as bait. And then when something go down, they use the references of her beef with Cardi to sit here. We ain't gonna say no names. I'm being honest. To sit here and start to beat they self and jump in it. You don't got to insert yourself in everybody's problems. So just like she got somebody, there's somebody using that same lie. But we're going to go into an audio of what she had to say that she will be dropping, guess what, today. Now, remind y'all, it is Libra season. So get ready for this tea, honey. Here it goes.
This Queen Radio will be one for the books. I am I am going to unlock a lot of secrets that need to be unlocked. And we will be mobbing New York. See, I am the star in any room that I stand in. So when I'm around, tomorrow's Queen Radio, lots of calls get made because I am the standout. You're just my stand-in. Queen took over VMAs, stole the show. Shout out to VMAs. Epic ratings, the highest in 5 years. So let's hold on to that. But what I'll let you know is that if at any time you want to discuss what I do, I need you to show me credentials of being the top of anything. Shit, you could even just have been a top bitch for 15 years. If you've never been sitting in the same motherfucking throne, lots of...
So that's what she had to say. So here's the thing. This is how I feel about Nicki. I love Nicki. I love Cardi. I love all the girls because I feel like right now the girls are doing the biggest thing in taking over. They putting these male rappers to shame and showing them and doing it better because now male rappers they doing good, but they ain't popping like they used to. So the girls are stepping in and doing their thing. But this is the problem I have. I feel like it's a lot of deflecting. And I feel like she feels like the pressure is on to talk about it. She has to talk about it. But what people got to understand, she can't tell all her business about her marriage. She can't. And she's right. Because as a marriage, certain things you can share and can't because that's your marriage. If a husband say, hey, baby, you could talk, but you can't do that, she can't because y'all got to understand there's still a court case. So we going to get some tea, but we not going to get all the tea. And I told y'all, and I said this, and I see the fan bases are giving their opinion that they're like, hold on, Nicki, you a little wrong. I see Barb saying that. But I see what I want to applaud the fan base. Because even though they're going back and forth, they're giving them a time to get this over with and hash it out. They still team Cardi, some still team Nicki. And that's what it is. But they're letting them hash it out. They say their opinion, leave it there, and they're letting it hash out. I don't think the Barbs are going to go on a stream attack if it is Cardi, because they know the Cardi, fans are going to eat it alive. Let them go at it. Let them say what they got to say so we can get what we need to get as fans, because we know it's more deeper than what it is. That's just what we see. I'm going to say this. It has come to the point where bloggers had to pick side. They were one fan of someone else, and now they're someone else. And now we see that, bloggers are saying, even people, this beef so old, it's been going on. I'm telling y'all, it's deeper. There's somebody in the camp who is team both sides and playing both sides. It's going back to somebody in somebody else camp, telling you how this go, because this is high school mess. Going back telling somebody else something and being messy about it. And it's brewing over to where these two ladies are going to get into an altercation. And then they're going to realize when they get the truth, to be pissed off because they're going to realize who did what. I'm being honest. Allegedly. But it might happen. Let's call a spade because that's what it's looking like. I'm going to say this. They need to go through their camp and start kicking people off that they feel like running their mouth. And let me go back to the entertainment where it was good and fun and the kiki and the song, because now it's coming to where people's lives and children are being threatened and being put in situations, and husbands, and then it goes bad. Ain't nobody wanting that. This is what we had before. This all of this was great. This is too far. It's too far. And then you got Tasha K saying, hey, ain't doing no more Nicki Minaj and Cardi B because it's going too far. But at the same time, you're not doing it no more because you already is some mess. I mean, we understand why. And then you want to do a video to call the shots to end it. Don't do that. Let it go. Couple of me and other bloggers who love the both of these ladies and love what they bring to the table because it's very authentic. We don't want it to go too far. So there's a point, at some point, you got to cut off where it don't go too far because it's going over edge and overboard.
Repeat itself. Move it along, bring it across.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know your opinions. Do you think it's going too far? Do you think Cardi's been throwing subliminals or doing things behind the scene? Do you think Nicki just over-exaggerating because she thinks it's Cardi? Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments. And thank you guys for watching, okay? Love you. Peace out.